Here comes the King. You know, this is the weekend of Palm Sunday where we kick off what we call Holy Week. And I want to talk to all Christians around the world right now in this moment. I want you to take those gloves off and those blinders off and any other judgmental thing that you may have in your heart this weekend and during this week. See, this is a week that starts out Palm Sunday where people come to church who may not have been to church in a long time. We need to show them love. We need to welcome them back into the fold. Then we have Holy Thursday where we wash feet and Good Friday. And then we'll pull it into the greatest event that ever happened on planet Earth besides his birth. Is when Jesus dies and he goes up. And then on that Sunday, what? He is resurrected. This is what we celebrate for. And there will be more people at Mass, at regular church service that has ever been before. And our job is to love them. You know, I had a conversation with one of my friends, sometimes people are so judgmental from that altar, from that stage or whatever you do at your church. We have to realize that we have to show the love of God. There is time to catechize or to teach theology somewhere in between there. But the ultimate should be showing the love of Christ in our life. See, we have to make sure that this time that we take advantage of all the people who haven't been there for a while, coming back to church or just trying to seek and try it out. We must make sure that this message we give, even though it's always truthful, even though it's always a lesson learned in it, but it always turns back to their way to getting back right with Christ in his church. The message should always end with some kind of loving theme, something to do with how do they get back to where you was trying to say. Even if the message is a hard message, at the end, we know we win because Jesus died for us and rose again on that third day. See, we have to do better, my preachers, my teachers, my deacons, my priests, my pastors, my bishops, and whatever the title you may hold, we have to do better to ensure that we are showing the love. And then when we hear any time where these children may be out there crying with their parents, let's not scold them. We should thank them for bringing them. They are our future. Our time is half gone. See, these young people we got, we must cultivate them. It's like putting fertilizer on a plant. If you don't put fertilizer on that plant and water it, it will not grow. And if you think all these old trees that are standing are going to be around and we don't never bring up any young trees, it's no longer going to be a forest. That's the way it works. See, these young people, we must cultivate them. They are our future. They are the future of the church, and they are the future of the world, like it or not. We're not going to be here forever. I told you before that one time that my days are half over, and some of you are older than me, which means you more than halfway there. See, you cannot turn back time. If you could, we would have did it already. See, billionaires die every day. Millionaires die every day. Priests, bishops, deacons, and people who serve God die every day. Our job is to help plant that seed so it can grow. We take that mustard seed, that faith of a mustard seed that we have, and we take that and help lend that out to help plant that seed. Once that seed is planted, you step away and you let God water it. See, we're too busy trying to water that seed. It's not our job to water that seed. God's job is to water. We keep planting this seed. We hope it falls on fertile ground, and then God will do the rest. We're not God. He is the only one that can save us. Our salvation comes through Jesus Christ. We cannot save anyone, but we are charged to teach everyone. And sometimes the lessons are a little hard, but they still should be taught out of love. Like I tell you all the time in these videos, you built for greatness. You built for success. And in this week of Holy Week, starting out with Palm Sunday, please go out and find you somewhere to worship, somewhere to praise. And if they look at you a little strange, don't worry about that. You're not there for them anyway. You're not. You're there for you, your soul, and salvation. Our job is to love him in the spirit and in truth. And I know you can do this today. I tell you, you're built for greatness. You're built for success. And you are built to know that you are welcomed, if not by everybody in the church, but by God himself. He tells us, fail not to assemble. And I believe this with all my heart. If it wasn't, I don't think it would have been written in the word of God. Bedside Tabernacle Sheets is not enough. I love y'all, my Facebook friends, my Snapchat friends, and any other platform that you find me on. If you like this video, if you think it'll do anything for you, hit the little like button. You know, share the video, get it out to everybody, because sometimes people do not feel welcome in the church. It is our job as Christians, as Catholics, or whatever denomination you are, is to make people feel welcome. That's how you plant the seed. And then you let God do the rest. Have a blessed and wonderful day.